Reset button. It seems to me like this entire world was pushed a reset button. At this point, everything has changed in only a week. Everything is shut down. Is this a blessing in disguise? Take a moment and embrace gratitude in your life. Slow down. You have no choice. What really matters in your life? Open your window and listen to nature. The birds are singing sweet songs to you. Nature is alive, even in a big city. For once, just breathe and feel the sweetness of breath. It is calling you. Behind your breath lies the universe. You are magnificent. Take this time to truly slow down. Humanity has been on such a fast track. We can't see the forest from the trees. Listen to music that calms your soul. You have been living in such a stressful life. It's time to unwind. Discover your true nature. The reset button was pushed for a reason. Take advantage of it. Peace lies right between your eyes.
The revolution is here. It's a silent one. There are no guns. There's no anger. It's a peaceful one. There are no protests or marches. Nobody is trying to convince you. The revolution is occurring in your heart. Millions of people are waking up from their slumber. Mankind is embracing the heart. Mankind is slowly waking up and discover his true nature. You are the universe. You just don't know it. It's an amazing time to be alive. Mankind has so much potential. We are just skimming the surface of the ocean of life. We are meant to dive deep into the depths of the ocean. This is our true nature. We have passed the marking point in history where peace will prevail. I know it doesn't look that way. There's a big stick stirring things around. The light, for the first time in many moons, is more prevalent than the light. Darkness can't hide. It comes out. This is darkness' last stand. It knows the battle is over. The sun is arising. It's a beautiful sunrise. Can you feel the love oozing from within? Man will once again learn how to be in harmony with nature. We can do this. We can solve any problems once we are united. We have so much incredible potential. The journey starts with taking one small step after another. Yes, we will fall. Yes, we will get off the ground and take another step. Maybe it's 2 steps forward, 1 step backward. That's how we grow. We can learn from our mistakes. Ponder this over. The wise man just simply smiles. He has nothing to prove. He is absorbed with his Creator. The ignorant man will do battle, while the wise man will listen to what you have to say. The wise man will share his joy, while the ignorant man wants to feel superior. The wise man may or not be book-learned, but his knowledge comes from further than the sun. The ignorant man will quote and say, "You're dumb." The wise man loves this life, while the ignorant man judges his fellow man to create self-worth. The wise man loves the brotherhood of man, while the ignorant man just can't see. Have you heard a person who has mastered the guitar? Imagine an Eric Clapton. How much dedication it took to get where they are today. So many hours of practice. I'm sure there was stumbling along the way. They made errors, yet they continued on this journey. I love to discover who I truly am. I spent most of my life meditating. I'm discovering how to be a better human being. I'm facing the dragons within. What joy it is to let go of anger. Every moment is an opportunity to be tolerant of others. Practice what you preach. Every moment is an opportunity to improve on this road of life. Your life is a canvas, and you create your own reality. What kind of world do you want to live in? Do you know that every small gesture you make, little drops of mercy fall from heaven? This one small act makes God proud. Imagine if the entire world would make one small gesture day by day. God doesn't bring peace on earth. Only humans can. God is our coach in life. He will not play the game for you. Nobody gets a free sign. Little drops of mercy fall from heaven. There are no words to describe laughter. When we laugh, the entire universe laughs. The world is joyous. Laughter can bring you to tears of delight. Laughter can take your sorrow away. When I was young and being rude, my brother would laugh at me. I would get angry. He would laugh even more. Eventually, I would see that I was seeing a molehill as the mountain. I would begin to laugh, and my sorrows disappear. Laughter is the greatest medicine. Open your life to laughter. You will be glad you did. When I was young, I realized something profound. It was the following. You are your own doctor. Many people go to the doctor and expect the doctor to fix them. They don't want to take any responsibility. Hey doc, I'm sick. Fix me. Sadly, this is the reference point for healthcare today. I was recently got a job offer that helps hospitals save money on health procedures. We had a great conversation. I mentioned that for many moons I believe in preventative medicine. I said, we must make the lifestyle changes in order to be healthy. The man said it couldn't be done. People don't want to take responsibility. No wonder our health system is in shams. Thousands of people a year die from the drugs given by their doctors. What about the side effects? This drug could cause cancer, even death. You want me to take this? Each and every person needs to take responsibility for our health. This is the only body you get, at least for this go around. What good is it to be spiritual? Many people ask this question. We come into this world to find out who we truly are. We look all over the place. Life is a journey, and at times we are lost, and we think we are found. At times think we are found, but we are lost. Do you know that a part of you is the universe? You are the sun, the moon, and stars. How would you like to discover your true essence? How would you like to drop your anger and be in love with your fellow man? All the traits of the great masters are hidden within. You can be kind, tolerant, and full of compassion. This is your true nature. If this creation has a rule of life, I think it would be the following. Love. Simple it is. Love created the universe. Love created this beautiful planet. Love created you and me. Love is kind and patient. God is love. Love is God. Sit still and feel the love of God in your heart. When I was young, I realized something profound. It was the following. You are your own doctor. Many people go to the doctor and expect the doctor to fix them. They don't want to take any responsibility. Hey doc, I'm sick. Fix me. Sadly, this is the reference point for healthcare today. I was recently got a job offer that helps hospitals save money on health procedures. We had a great conversation. I mentioned that for many moons I believe in preventative medicine. I said, we must make the lifestyle changes in order to be healthy. The man said it couldn't be done. People don't want to take responsibility. No wonder our health system is in shams. Thousands of people a year die from the drugs given by their doctors. What about the side effects? This drug could cause cancer, even death. You want me to take this? Each and every person needs to take responsibility for our health. This is the only body you get, at least for this go around. There's a point in life when we question, what purpose do I have? What is the meaning of life? I'm having a good time. I'm making a lot of money, and I'm partying on the weekends. I'm traveling all around the world. I live in a grand house. But there's a mosquito in my mind. I can't sleep at night. I am restless. What is going on? This is a turning point in life. You can have all this, yet true happiness lies inside. The journey of self-discovery begins within. Nobody will take away your treasure. Endless treasures lie in your heart. Have you ever felt that your life is running on empty? We come into this life with a full tank of gas. Life is incredible. As we drive this car of our life, our fuel gauge goes down. It's down to 3/4 full. We don't need to think about filling up. We have plenty of gas. We continue on this incredible journey. Now our tank is half. Still plenty of time. Wow, it's now 1/4 full. Where did all this time go? Where is the nearest gas station? I'm running on empty. How do you fuel your car of life? Discover the source within your heart. We all struggle in life. Life is not easy. So many obstacles along the way. Yet at times, we are like drama queens. We love to rage through our emotions. We make a mountain out of a molehill. We blow things out of proportion. When life throws at us, we react. We go from one extreme to another. All the great masters have taught that only you can change the outcome of your struggle. You are never alone. You can see everything is a blessing in disguise. No matter what happens to you, God is holding you in His arms. That is a fact. You are the sun, moon, and stars. Does the universe struggle? Did you know that inside of your DNA contains the treasure chest? It contains the book of life. Eternity lies there. A part of you that is universal lies there. How do you think the great masters performed their miracles? Their DNA was running at 100%. Man was built in the image of God. It's in our blueprint of life. It's inside our DNA. You can discover your inner treasure. It's been there all along. It's up to you to discover this treasure within. We all struggle in life. Life is not easy. So many obstacles along the way. Yet at times, we are like drama queens. We love to rage through our emotions. We make a mountain out of a molehill. We blow things out of proportion. When life throws at us, we react. We go from one extreme to another. All the great masters have taught that only you can change the outcome of your struggle. You are never alone. You can see everything is a blessing in disguise. No matter what happens to you, God is holding you in His arms. That is a fact. You are the sun, moon, and stars. Does the universe struggle? Did you know that inside of your DNA contains a treasure chest? It contains the book of life. Eternity lies there. A part of you that is universal lies there. How do you think the great masters performed their miracles? Their DNA was running at 100%. Man was built in the image of God. It's in our blueprint of life. It's inside our DNA. You can discover your inner treasure. It's been there all along. It's up to you to discover this treasure within. We are wired for God. We are the only creature on earth that are wired for self-discovery. There's a master electrician who wired our body in his image. You contain the blueprints of life. Does this excite you? I hope it does. You are not alone. You are built to drive your car of life. The car wasn't meant to sit in your garage for your entire life. There's a vast highway of the universe that is waiting to be discovered. Listen to your body. It speaks to you. We have ignored its signals for far too long. The body is intelligent. It is way smarter than we think. It's always there giving you advice. When you're about to get a cold, the body may say, go to bed an hour earlier. I would take that advice. If you do, most likely the cold will not manifest. The body knows what's food is good for you. Unfortunately, we are junk food addicts. We don't take any responsibility for our health. Remember, this is the only body you have. Your life would be 100 times better if you would learn to listen to your body. It's up to you to solve this riddle.
Where did they go? Where did they go? That is a good question. We come into this world and we leave this world. This world is like a hotel. We come and we stay overnight and then we check out. It seems like our lives are long and it's only a flicker in time. Imagine the same place they went is the same place we all go. The difference is that they were one with the quantum field while alive. They became the sun, moon, stars. They went from me to we. Human presently is nowhere even close to this. We are still fighting today. Death is a total enigma. We don't even want to talk about it. Yet when a person dies, we mourn and go into so much pain and suffering. Did you know that all your ancestors are alive today? They exist inside of you. Their true essence lies inside of you. Some cultures around the world, death is a celebration. They do not mourn for the dead. They realize that their ashes are scattered throughout the universe. They have gone back home, yet we call them uncivilized. Personally, I think that the Western mind really needs to learn how to be mature. It's like total chaos out there. It seems like we are spinning out of control. The U.S. used to be a leader in the world. At times, we are a laughingstock to this world. Can you imagine the dragons and human reached a level in awareness where they became one? That is quite the state of consciousness. Have you seen the birds flying in the sky? They fly in complete unison. It's like they have a united state of awareness. Each one of them are connected. There is no leader, yet all movements are coordinated by all. It's like a band playing music without the conductor. That, to me, my friend, is a miracle. The dragon world had this type of awareness while alive. They reached a point where they decided to evolve to a greater state in the journey of life. You see, the journey never ends. The journey will go on for eternity. Personally, I think that in the West, we can't even imagine a pure state like that. Yet even in that state of oneness, it's only a drop in the bucket. I hope this will give you a small glimpse of where we are heading. Millions of people are waking up. I read an article yesterday where a psychologist describes that her entire practice was based upon Newtonian principles. We only treat people using drugs. We think that is the only way. We think a drug, which is matter, can affect the body. In the quantum side, everything is energy. This is like exciting times where energetic medicine is exploding on the scene. Energetic medicine is using the quantum fields of intelligence to heal. This is a new and exciting way of life. Many new modalities are being discovered. This female realized that maybe, just maybe, a new dawning of healing is taking place. She has seen thousands of people are being healed by these modalities. Imagine your subconscious is the greatest supercomputer. You are tied to a state of infinite knowledge and wisdom. All of us are genius, yet currently we aren't tapping into it. Our knowledge is extremely limited. Anyone who thinks outside the box is considered a wacko. Even when Galileo said the earth revolves around the sun, he was condemned to house arrest. He had the proof, yet the Pope said he was a fool. Fortunately, during this age, the internet is here. We're all together, tied together through it. There's a reason why it's called the World Wide Web. It is. Going back to the psychologist, this appeared in a major magazine. She realized that a new dawning is occurring. The common person has the capability to have the wisdom of the universe. In the quantum field, we are one. We think we are separate. Due to this separation, we think it's us versus them. No wonder there is so much conflict around the world today. We are living our lives in a Newtonian model. The dragon world learned to live in a state of oneness. Granted, this took time, but they evolved to that state. This is where we are headed. Ponder this over. Learn to think outside of your box. You can discover the precious pearl lies inside of you.
From time immemorial, the Masters have said, discover the truth that lies within. Discover your inner scientist. You were created to discover the mysteries of life. You were meant to have a direct experience of God. You are not alone. You are the sun, moon, and stars. All of the tools exist inside of your heart. Sit still and listen. That's all it takes. I know that sounds so simple. It is so simple, you say. It can't be that easy. Before you even start, you give up. The Masters have said, solve this riddle. When I was young, I was looking for the book that would give me all the answers. I read all the holy books. I would think, just one more book, I'll find it. Yet a book can only talk about truth. It is not truth. It is a part of truth. It describes truth. One day I discovered that truth exists hidden in our hearts. Truth was there all the time, just waiting to be discovered. Our rockets are like junkers in the sky. Chug, chug, chug. We can go around 18,000 miles per hour. We think we go so fast. Yet even if we go 180,000 miles per second, it would take a long time to get to the nearest star. How can we truly explore space? Can you imagine an advanced civilization that in the blink of an eye can be anywhere in the universe? How's that for time travel? Beyond time and space. In the quantum world, there is no A to B. Time is not linear. We have a lot to discover. Saran came from the stars. He was my best friend. His message was laughter. His tools was toys. Alf was on stage when he gave his message. He said through laughter, all problems can dissolve. Saran was wise. He knew that state of man. He was like the sun in the sky. Every step he took, love radiated. I have traveled near and far. Traveling is in my blood. The majority of my traveling was third class. Awakening in Africa, sleeping in mud after a great storm. Sleeping on the floor in a train in India. I was young and could handle it. I saw the world and the world saw me. I was curious. Everything was so different. The journey was difficult at times. Arriving in India with signs saying crush Pakistan. Moments before, at the Pakistan border, seeing signs of crush India. War was brewing in the air. When I was in War, you could hear bombs go off in the distance. But then I learned how to meditate. It made life so much easier. To know you are never alone. That says a lot. Oh, there are many lessons to learn in this journey of life. I was in Afghanistan during the 70s. It was a wild place. For the first time in my life, I could see the world 2,000 years ago. The people have hearts of gold. You just don't want to cross them. Ask the Russians and the Americans. Tribes have tried to conquer them ever since Genghis Khan. The Khyber Pass is one of the highest passes in the world. Imagine flying down a mountain in a bus with no guardrails. Each bus has their own unique temple of God. I'm so glad I saw this place before the war started. The only way in is you probably have to be a soldier. Our rockets are like junkers in the sky. Chug, chug, chug. We can go around 18,000 miles per hour. We think we go so fast. Yet even if we go 180,000 miles per second, it would take a long time to get to the nearest star. How can we truly explore space? Can you imagine an advanced civilization that in the blink of an eye can be anywhere in the universe? How's that for time travel? Beyond time and space. In the quantum world, there is no A to B. Time is not linear. We have a lot to discover. Man finished the Genome Project around 15 years ago. What was their findings? 98% is junk DNA, while 3% is known. Cryon, a great being, says that God does not create junk. You just don't have the tools to understand what you are seeing. The so-called junk DNA is quantum. Inside of you, of your DNA, lies God. Inside of your DNA lies your higher self. Your engine of life is running at 30%. The great masters had their engines roaring at 100%. They were no different than you. Maybe it's about time to realize the God within. Your gas tank is near empty. Maybe it's about time to fill it up. You are running on fumes. The mind is like a tuning fork. Whatever you focus on, your mind will vibrate at that frequency. If you focus on anger, your entire body will be angry. Some people are so angry that stress hormones are being released constantly. What a sad state that is. We choose what to focus on. It's our free choice. We can be happy or sad. Imagine the same circumstance happening to two different people. One gets angry or sad. The other is just like a duck. It flips the water off its back and goes on its merry way. Your attitude is everything. What you say is what you get. The great masters have learned this. They learned how to tune in into the God within. Maybe you should learn the same. Everyone thinks that a master gets a free ride. For him, life is a walk in the park. The sun always shines. He can make no mistakes. Life is always rosy. Nobody gets a free ride in life. Everyone has to play the game. You can't sit on the sidelines and think that God will play for you. It doesn't work that way. God is your coach. He will guide you along the way. He won't play the game for us. Personally, I think discovering the truth within gives that person an advantage. As your journey goes on, you discover that you are not alone. The universe knows your name.